We're not going to talk about exposure and composition. A good picture and a bad picture is not only the lens, but it's also what is in the picture and how this is being utilized. In the picture you're looking at now, there are different things to take into account. Resolution, depth of field, chromatic aberration, and so on. Look at it carefully because as we progress, we'll refer back to it and determine what was done here to have this picture being so unique. So the first thing we want to talk about is modulation transfer. Modulation transfer function is really the ability for the lens, for this piece of glass here, to pass the detail of the image from one side to the other. But you may say, hey, you know, every glass does that. Not true. If you would use a camera glass on a telescope, you could not see the stars. That's how blurry a normal TV lens is. No matter how costly, it still won't be good enough. So the modulation transfer function for a high definition camera is certainly higher than of a standard definition camera. You can use a standard definition lens on a high definition camera in many cases, but you will have a softer image to begin with, because the modulation transfer function is lower, which means a sharper object on one side will come out softer on the other side. So in this slide here, where the rabbit is, what is different? It's still the same rabbit, but there are a couple of things we want to bring to your attention. On the lower side, you will see the picture is much softer than on the upper side. Although it's the same camera, it's a different lens. So what is different? The modulation transfer function. Next time we get together, we'll talk about angle of view, a very, very important and key factor in lens selection.